We're back to Digimon.
Great.
No. I think where I left off last time was some. Ah, yes. I know. Last week. Yes, here we go. Check the status of my Digimon 2. See what's what. Hmm. 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 Not quite there. Those two. Oh, needs more speed. How many points do I have? No, I have none. Sounds alright. Hmm? Huh. That was easy. Nah, those are all good. Start working on things like Smarties. Anything new? I know sometimes it should boost them up. Should be able to. Uh,
Thank you for coming and for your aid at the radio tower. Please accept my gratitude once more.
I owe you my thanks as well. You're quite the incredible bunch. And... what is it? No, never mind. Hmm?
At any rate, you have done so much for us. Now it is our turn to hear what we can do for you. But forgive me. The truth is, a new problem has arisen.
Trouble seems to love you.
A love most undesired. Perhaps that is why the Titan invasion is spreading more swiftly than expected. As things stand, we cannot get you to Junomon's temple. Normally, we use the Locomon Railroad to reach Junomon's temple, but trouble is afoot at the factorial area that powers it. I will clear out the Titans who have entered our fair city. As for all of you, perhaps you are the best candidates to go to the factorial area for me.
We'll do it.
I apologize for the trouble, but you have my thanks. Once peace is restored, I promise to return you to your world.
Sure, sounds good. The more I learn about this world, the more I feel like I find out who I am. Digimon.
I've prepared a temporary means of reaching the factorial area. Please assemble on the main thoroughfare. Now then, I ask that you all be very careful on this operation.
Sorry.
Yeah. Hmm? I'm getting sleepy. Me too, bud. Especially since I didn't go to sleep at all. Maybe.
Sorry.
Well, I'm a Digimon now. I'm gonna just sit on my TV. What a sucker. I can already tell that this Digimon's somehow gonna end up with that one researcher. Oh, thank you. Yeah. What did I get? Huh. Oh, that was a one-side quest, and I think it was all about me buying the DLC. Holy shit! I didn't realize how big that motherfucker was.
Whoa, awesome! What is that? It's super huge. Can we ride it?
No way! You guys are the ones that are awesome! I heard you took out the Titan at the radio tower, huh? Sounds like a big stick of trouble is brewing in the digital world. So we gotta do our part too. I'll give y'all a lift to the factorial area. So make sure you send those nasty Titans packing, you hear? Okay, off we go. All aboard, everybody! Windmon, ready for liftoff!
Remember I digivolved something into that earlier. Didn't realize just how big it is. Or was. Oh shit. Is that a gun? Oh shit, what the fuck?
Oh. Eek. Emergency landing. I wasn't even in there for very long. Oh damn, he's dead. He is literally dying. Oh damn. They really put their whole pussy out in this game. I hope it isn't a short game. I really do. Ow. Is everyone okay? For now, anyway. So this is the factorial area, huh?
Hey, what about the dude behind
What was
you?
that attack just now? Was it the Titans?
The situation here might be way worse than we thought. Wonder if anybody in the village knows what's going on. And the village is right there. Could you guys go take a look?
Oh yeah. The more I play this game, the more I get worried. Worried that, like, because I put so much effort into, you know, some of the things or whatever, that it's just gonna fucking, you know, be like 3 big maps, and that's it. Because I really want this game to go on for a good bit.
Oh.
But I also can't deny all the stuff they've added to it, so... Lord, volcano spawn. Alright, bud. Stop talking. I'm trying to go get levels. Hmm? What do you want now?
Oh boy.
I'm kind of curious what's up here.
Wow.
That's strange, I guess.
Wow.
Iron texture. Alright. Now I'm ready. Meow. No? We our gun battery. Sad. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Wow. There.
We're ready.
Preparations complete.
Oh wow. Meow. Don't give up.
There.
Hmm. Really? Was this necessary?
Help us arrived! How are you holding up? I've got it from here. Ha! Stun beat blow!
We did it!
Really?
I'm back!
A fucking Chris 5-5.
There. You got it.
Heck yeah!
Sorry. Everyone.
He's dead.
There.
all super dead.
There. Great.
Not a single one left alive. Shame.
Do it. Great. There. Do it. Great.
Hello? Hello? I'm playing Digimon right now.
Hell yeah.
Are you about to go to work or something?
No, I don't go to work till this afternoon. I usually work evenings. I'm just waiting for my boss to inevitably make me work on the fucking weekends again. You guys are actually, like, you guys are all, like, I always find it funny that whenever I'm not working, it's inconvenient.
There.
Usually how it works. Been working pretty,
Friday, but I have my fucking psych appointment there.
There.
Yeah, what's up?
no, I'm just, my job's been kind of like, I don't know if it's been chill or if it's been good, but like, the schedule kind of works for me, but it's also a pain in the ass,
You
because
got it. Well done.
I'm like I'm coming in at like fucking, 3 in the afternoon on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, but I get off at 11. But I don't have to worry about waking up on time. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like one
See,
of
that's
those.
why I like the afternoon.
Yeah,
That's why I like afternoon schedule, because like you can come home and we know that, you know, we still are degenerate pieces of shit. There's always someone, regardless if they're working or not, between the hours of 11 and 1 Eastern Standard Time minimum. You know what I mean? Like, so that's why I hate doing the afternoons and the mornings, especially on the days where like everyone else has off, but I know I have to work in the morning, but I'm good for like the next couple days. It's just like, man, I want to play fucking video games when everyone's on and not feel tired. But that's, you know, part of life. This is what this is. But, I'm seriously contemplating going back in the military like Matt.
Yeah.
I might have to fucking do it. I fucking hate civilian jobs. Number one. People are stupid. I realize that I could I have a different mindset now. I'm a lot more aggressive about my own like career and shit. I know all I gotta do is knuckle down, work out, and not really listen to stupid. And I know that I'm not the type of person that once I like get into an NCO position and or use my college to get OCS, I'm not gonna fucking do stupid for my men. Absolutely not. I'll stay as a fucking 02, 03 for my entire career if I fucking have to. But I refuse to do stupid. So that I have a different mindset about it, and I know what I'm going for if I need to do it. Like I'm able to use. I don't need to do the hard labor bullshit. You know what I mean?
No, I get you. I mean, I'm also kind of like with you on that.
Oh, you're back in that headspace too? That's not good.
My issue with my whole thing is like the military was for what it was good, but at the same time like
it wasn't.
It wasn't.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But at the same time, like it is very difficult not to what's the word they use? Not say something I'm not supposed to be saying. You know, like something that would be mean when I'm not trying to be mean.
Yeah. It's not necessarily about not like grabbing the filter. It's about like taking a quick step back and being like, how can I say this where it gets the point across I'm annoyed without being disrespectful?
I'm tired of having a Barney style people sometimes though.
That too. That's often.
Like I know you guys aren't that stupid. You can't be that stupid. Like,
But
I mean,
there are people that fucking stupid.
yeah, not everyone's like that, obviously, but like some people I had to deal with, and it's just like in the military. I don't know. It's just the military. Yeah, there were some like stupid people here and there, but like it wasn't like they were stupid as in like, they didn't understand, what they were doing or anything like that. But more along the lines of like they just made stupid decisions.
Yeah, and it's stupid decisions that if you just listened to, like, minimum the platoon sergeants of the line units, or in your particular case, your platoon chief or whatever you call them, like
Petty officer.
is listening to the lowest level senior NCO and going, all right, how's the soldiering going on? How's the how's the soldiering? How's the sailoring going on? What's the morale of the troops? Like, be honest with me. Don't you fucking lie. Like I don't do that game. So like whenever like I literally had like Brass ask me a question, because like when I was in Afghanistan, we had the 3-star for CENTCOM come in, and he was asking lower enlisted questions and shit. And so he's asking me, he goes, how's everything going, Private? I'm like, sir, which answer do you want? Do you want the dog and pony answer, or do you want the real answer? Because I don't lie to leadership. It's unbecoming and it's against UCMJ to begin with. And he goes, oh shit, we got one of those. And then he's like, I want the truth. I'm like, all right, here you go. And then I told him about how our fucking first sergeant fucked us out of basically doing the other half of the job, that the Marine Corps needed extra rifles and they were undermanned and they still had to go do an ECP mission outside the wire and get shot at, where they could have had us and not get shot at, because it would have scrambled more assets, because then we could have got the 82nd to do route clearance, and we could have been able to fix what needed to get fixed after the fucking Taliban come to find out later, the Taliban tried to attack Fob Shorab.
Oh wait,
they didn't just
real quick. Hey,
yeah.
I'm recording, just so you know. I'm not just so. I don't know if you're allowed to say any of this shit on camera.
Oh yeah, everybody knows about this. This was like, come to find out, they were trying to attack Fob Shorab. They did a limited thing outside the base, and that's why they need to do other stuff. That was a later thing, and I always forget about that detail because I get stuck on the whole burning body smell like pork.
You got
Hee.
What are we recording? What are we playing today?
Digimon.
Oh, more Digimon.
Digimon, digital monsters.
So. My dog is being extra clingy today. Because he knows I gotta go to work.
When do you go to work?
About 6. I have some errands to do today. I wish I was working Halloween. I was supposed to work all weekend. So I was supposed to work today, tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. But then I would have had all week off. But I'm getting a couple hours on Friday, and then the rest of my hours on Saturday. So my boss split them up between next weekend. So I'll still have Sunday and Monday, which is fine.
Motherfucking Greymon!
Oh, did you see what I changed my name to?
Yeah, Alex is wrong, or some shit like that. What?
No, it's always Alex's fault.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
I do love that inside joke. Somehow it's Alex's fault for everything.
It makes sense to me.
It's just poetic.
It's because he's a liberal. that's. Oh shit! Fuck.
ready to launch.
Well, you enjoy your digital monsters.
Oh man, I'm about to get off.
Yeah. I'm gonna go like make breakfast and shit and stuff and things, and then go about do my errands before work and shit.
Have fun with all that.
See you, man.
I'm off today, so.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but my off days are weird because it's like I get.
Same.
I get I hate it. It's my off days are literally Tuesdays and Thursdays, so like I have this fucking day I have to work in the middle of it, and it fucking irritates me because I prefer to have my days off together, or right side by side.
It's only gonna get worse once I start scheduling my chiropractor appointments, because I'm gonna start scheduling them 2 times a week out. So like I'm gonna be scheduling them in the afternoon. It's the only times I can get in the afternoon is over there to do that. Because the morning ones I can't do that because someone's always got something to do in the fucking morning. Which is annoying. My aunt usually works because she lost her fucking car to fucking getting repossessed, and that's a whole story. Kind of her fault, kind of not her fault.
Mm-hmm.
And oh fuck, it's raining.
Mm-hmm. I got that hurricane coming
And then our vehicle got mistakenly repossessed when it wasn't supposed to.
in. That sucks.
So we have to go pay the extra fees. We have to pay the extra fees and a bunch of extra fucking months just to get it back now. And they tried to say they took it to Maryland. They didn't. They took it to Harrisburg. Feels like we're about to get a fucking tornado. Which happens. They're rare, but they happen in my neck of the woods.
Oh, really?
Believe it or not, if you were to look at the Tornado Alley thing, you'll always see these little red specks in the middle of Pennsylvania, and I just happen to be living in the area where they can happen. They happen in a lot of the old glacial valleys. So, okay, one of the where I live is part of an old glacial valley here in the Appalachian Mountains. So, all the weird stuff Maya talked about, how like, you don't yell in the middle of the night into the Appalachians because things yell back and shit like that. Yeah, well, she's right. The Appalachians are the most ancient mountain. It's the only mountain range to have been erected by geological movement, eroded away by time, to be erected again by geological movement. Because there were two major fault lines as the Atlantic and the North American continent were spreading, and when it collided with some other plates, it created, because all the Appalachian Mountains are fault lock mountains, which means, not fault lock, they're actually volcanic mountains. But it was such a thick layer of the crust, they never turn into volcanoes.
Mm-hmm.
So all it was buckle it up, kind of like a dome, and it just made it bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. But as the crust was moving, more cooler rock was going over top, so it was creating layers over time. That's why we have such iron-rich soil. That's why we have such nitrogen-rich soil. That's why we have a lot of nickel, a lot of iron, a lot of uranium, a lot of rare earth metals. Why we have all these things, and because it's from the Appalachians. North Carolina, why the devastation of the last hurricane last year was so bad was because they were trying to put chipset factories out that way. Because there's rare earth metals.
Okay.
The uranium that was used to enrich for the Manhattan Project came from Pennsylvania, Virginia, North Carolina, and was enriched on 7 Mile Island and brought to Manhattan. Which then, after the Manhattan Project was finished, it was brought out to the desert.
There.
Yeah, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It's so weird when you start thinking about like stuff that was millions and millions and millions and millions of years ago that is just convenient right now. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know.
Sometimes you start thinking there might be some intelligent design to this shit.
Oh, I'm about to shove my fucking head into some fucking
Sorry.
nastiness. Just give me a moment.
Oh yeah. I'm just waiting for the dog to come in before I start cooking, because nobody likes hearing the sizzle noises while you're on the phone. And you're also recording. I keep forgetting you do that now.
I do that.
And all you're doing is just uploading your fun bits. That's it. You're just uploading what was fun, usually.
No, I usually upload everything. Like
Now, once you get popular and you start a podcast, I am your co-host. Like, this was already agreed upon.
nah.
I will get you canceled, but it'll be great. You'll have to write an apology on Twitter and everything. We can have a pretend fallout, too. And then when it all starts to clear, we all come back together on the podcast, and we all call everyone a bunch of duplicitous faggots.
Mm-hmm. That's usually how it goes.
Hey, enough about me.
Really, we're just gonna socially experiment with this shit.
What's the best thing to do?
Just skedaddle. Like now. Fine. Look, I'll give you this. Subscribe.
I don't know if I'll ever do a
Oh yeah.
podcast. But, I mean, if I were to do it, it'd probably be over something stupid.
Okay.
Yeah. And the best way to not get canceled is to really not engage. Call everyone retarded. This is gay. Bye.
Wow.
Don't even say that. You say nothing and you just keep going.
The issue is whenever you have autistic people that try to find out where you live. That's
how you know you're actually doing good. Okay. Case in point.
Okay, no, I'm saying like it will affect your real life job too. You know what I mean? Like if let's say I'm gonna get fired from my job because of this.
Yeah. Like allegations of like being a chomo or sexual assault, absolutely, you need to challenge those every time. But I'm talking about gay shit, like, oh my god, you're racist. Like who cares? Shut up. And then you call them the N-word, and then you go about your day. And you know what's gonna happen? You're gonna have so much more people that are gonna be calling you based in red pill that it's not gonna matter. Just watch. Dude, people are retarded. People are sheep. They are not intelligent. The individual person is great. Remember that song from the late 90s, early 2000s?
There's so many of those.
Everybody wants to rule you, and everybody wants to be ruled by you. And everybody wants to abuse you, and everyone wants to be abused. It's a sadistic sadomasochist cycle of abuse. And what you gotta do is you gotta psyop them worse than the other guy. Everything's a psyop now, Caleb. Everything is psychological warfare.
I hate it.
I hate it too, bud, but welcome to the pre-cyberpunk dystopia. How does it feel?
I just want to have implants that make my dick bigger.
Oh, so then I'm gonna be the one taking you to the hospital because your dick is on the fritz?
Yes. I'm glad you know what mission that was.
Taking your dick on the fritz. He looks like you too, so it was funny.
Yeah.
Jason said that he looked like Caleb. with glasses. I love being an absolute dick to the guy.
I know.
Because he starts off angry, but but when you're nice to him, he gives you money, like crazy amounts of money.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, he's a rich kid, I think.
Thanks for not being a judgmental asshole about it. I appreciate that. I just needed a merc. But like, that's what being a merc in Night City is, though. It's kind of funny. It's being a merc in Night City could be just because someone wants to hire a driver who can handle a gun, right?
Yeah,
sometimes that's all they want.
I'm waiting for that game to pop up on my my wheel.
Oh.
Yeah, it's on. Yeah, it's on the wheel.
To finish. So what we're doing is we're playing games to finish them.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm playing. I have all games on there. Every game I own. So like Origins, I've already beaten that, obviously. But I'm replaying it. Assassin's Creed is. I've beaten almost all of them except for the Valhalla one.
No, Assassin's Creed Origins.
No, Dragon Age Origins.
Wow, Dragon Age Origins was fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's janky as fuck compared to nowadays, but it's fun.
Yeah, it's definitely janky. I've had a lot of issues with it. Just know that.
I played a lot of Dragon Age Inquisition. I never finished the DLC. But like I stopped playing, it's just gonna sound fucking hilarious. It's because Dragon Age was like the first one where they tried to like make ugly female characters. I can't do that, so I've always made nothing but beautiful female characters because I like Dragon Age for making my female characters incredibly fucking hot. Fuck you, I want the elf rogue with the double knives, and she's hot. And so obviously, if you're playing as the hot elf female, you have to go for the himbo. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The only appropriate romanceable choice in the game. I've actually seen that. People are so like, he's the only romanceable choice that when they make a straight male character, they still go for Cullen. That or Iron Bull. Either those apparently are the best romance options in Inquisition.
They are, unfortunately.
However,
female variety
I
is...
did romance one playthrough, the Italian Jew, and her character arc is actually really nice. But I watched her character.
Cassandra?
I saw character art of her. Yeah, the liaison to like all the, what's her face?
Here goes.
I can't remember her name. What was her name? Sophie, I think it was.
Oh wait, no, I know who you're talking about now. I know who you're talking about now.
She's from Antiva.
Yeah.
The Spain, Portuguese, and Italian country all in one.
I thought she was just Indian.
No, she's from Antiva. She's not Indian.
No, I know that. I'm talking about like you said Italian Jew, and I was like, who is that? I mean, I thought about it, and I was like, isn't that just?
Yeah, that's why I did. So in a lot of early concept art for her character, she looked a whole lot better. They purposely uglified her because her character is very well written. So that's why people romance her. So she's like the fucking 5 out of 10 girl that you ignored in high school, but she kind of had that like career glow up, and you really see her character for what she is, and you fall for her character type shit. That's the type of character that I think they were going for. But they mangled her face. They made someone who's supposed to be basically an Italian woman, like off the boat Italian, and made her look like an Indian woman. And it's like, no, Antiva is Italian.
Yeah, more Italian than anything.
Yeah. But I mean, then again, I've been around a lot of Italian, because I lived in South Jersey. I've been around a lot of Italians, so like Italian Americans and off the boat Italians, they really do be out in that Jewy type nose. That's why the Italian mob of them and the Jewish mafia could hide amongst each other. They looked similar.
Tee.
And then eventually the Jewish mafia threw the Italian mob under the bus because of Murder Incorporated, and over time they became the Rothschilds, George Soros type stuff, as time developed into the 1940s and 50s. And to this day, the Italian mob still won't talk about how the Jewish mafia fucked them over, but they know. No, they are super pissed about it. They want to kill the Jews. Like, if you actually ask people in the mafia, they are anti-Semitic because of that shit.
Now.
I don't know very many.
I'm siding with the mafia on this one. Anyway.
I don't know very many people in the mafia. So I couldn't.
No, it's not. It's actually dying in both Italy and in the United States. Even like the other traditional mob, like the Russian mafia, that's dying. They're all these what I call suit and tie criminals, like criminals with class. Mm-hmm. They're gone. They're pretty much gone. They're all like The Sopranos was a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Like that show was to talk about the decline of quote unquote classy organized crime. I mean, it makes sense because even Tony Soprano stopped wearing his suits and stuff halfway through. He just ended up becoming a cutthroat thug who started getting into the same bullshit that everyone else did because he wanted to feel relevant, because he wanted to have this giant mob boss fantasy. And that's why the ending to The Sopranos is so fitting, where it just cuts to black. Because someone fucking shot him in the back of the head, and because he's such a fucking disheveled atheist prick, the only thing he believes is in nothing in the afterlife, so he got nothing in his afterlife. Because if you actually pay attention, they play with themes of the afterlife and God and death the whole time, and throughout the entire show.
I mean, the Italian culture is very, very religious.
Yeah, and one of the punishments they say for like people who like deny God is that when you die, you go nowhere. You're just blacked.
Yeah, but
because you're lost. You have nothing. His spirit is still restless. And actually, some people are saying that the entire show is his purgatory going up to the moment where he dies and he doesn't know what's happening, and so he goes right back to the beginning every time he dies in that fucking restaurant. He's forced to sit there and not understand why he can't get past anything. That's why he has the therapist. He didn't actually see a therapist in life. It's not actually part of the TV show. He just keeps narrating his own purgatory.
L plus ratioed.
I like that theory a lot better. But that's why they wrote it that way, so it could be all theories. It's all good. I gotta rewatch The Sopranos. I was younger when I watched bits and pieces of it. And there's like, what, 10 seasons? It's a lot, like 10 episodes a season, so that's a lot to watch.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I need to do. I need to go back on Tinder and find some basic white bitch. Who wants to binge watch The Sopranos with me? Bonus points if you pirate it.
I don't know if I've ever actually seen it.
Yeah. I mean, The Sopranos was such a big watch, especially because I lived in Jersey. Like, a lot of the show was filmed in central and southern Jersey.
Yeah.
So, like, there were places in Trenton that were cut off because of filming. Like, I remember going to certain places were cut off for filming in the Pine Barrens. We used to go mudding all the time. I had a bit of a mixed childhood growing up in Jersey. I had a bit of a little bit of that quote-unquote city hyper-urban shit, and I also had a little bit of the dumb redneck shit. Because Jersey is an enigma. Even Luke will tell you this to a certain degree. New Jersey is weird, because most people know New Jersey for Central and North Jersey. Okay, Italian Americans, the Mafia, getting shot, Newark, Newport, you know what I mean? Like, but people forget there's another part of New Jersey. You go to the Pine Barrens, they don't give a fuck about New Jersey's firearms laws. You will get shot, and you will be left in the Pine Barrens, and nobody will find your body because the pH level is unusually high in the Pine Barrens, and you will decompose and dissolve abnormally fast.
Finger on Nori. I swore to keep her safe.
There is something ancient and old about the Pine Barrens. It is one of the oldest forests in the world, believe it or not. It's also the most unique biome ever seen. It is the one forest where there is no topsoil, or there's a barely recognizable humus layer like a tropical rainforest. And so in the summers, it turns into like a temperate rainforest over there, because it rains so much in New Jersey and we have warm water currents. So you'll get the blooming of like cool looking ferns and lots of rhododendron and stuff like that. But all the pine and cedar trees shed their needles, so nothing else can grow but high pH like stuff, like cranberries, strawberries, tomatoes. And that's why we have a white-tailed deer issue, because they're always grazing for the small shrubs and stuff, and the green that barely pokes out. And another reason why the Pine Barrens end up becoming a problem is the Pine Barrens are designed to burn down. They're designed to burn. So some of the older trees and stuff like that, when it's time to burn, it'll do that, and what it'll do is it'll burn, it'll char, it'll strip the bark, and the next thing you know, a few seasons later, it's got stronger bark and the tree grew pretty fast. That's just how the Jersey pine trees work and stuff like that. And they are a hardwood. They are a hardwood. We've had several naval vessels made out of these hardwoods, to include Carolina ironwood and mangrove wood, which comes from the mangroves and shit. The United States has a lot of natural resources, and this reliance on China and shitty fucking third world country natural resources for one thing and one thing only. We don't want to use our stuff first. Don't let anyone lie to you in government. The reason we care about Africa and we care about the Northwest Passage and all that stuff is because it's because of resource aggression. Like, we gotta remember, we are animals. It's resource aggression. That's all it is. It's dumb, stupid shit that could be trained out of us like a dog. We have the resources in the United States. We have the rare earth metals. We have the petroleum. We have the uranium. We have the stuff here. We have an entire nation that crossed several different biomes. Tropical, desert, forested, tundra. We have every single thing we could ever need in this country and a place to do it and the technology to terraform. And yet, we don't. That's real green energy to me. No, seriously, that's real green energy. Investing in the hydrocarbon industry to be able to have a net zero carbon industry. You have no choice. You're not going to get one without the other.
Are you okay?
Do the math, man.
My joke's on you, dickhead. I'm not good at math.
You don't have to be good at math for your brain to figure it out. Your math is always doing subconscious. Your brain is always doing subconscious equations. Constantly. I mean, that's the only way you know how to do things and coordinate. That's why you have hand-eye coordination. It's timing. Your brain just calculates all that for you without you having to think about it.
Even that was enough to stop you, huh?
That's why pattern recognition is a thing. And a lot of people have more of it. That's why I think premonitions are a combination of that 2% spiritual you can't explain, and then the rest of the 98% of it is well, I ended up finishing what I needed to do anyway, so I guess I'll just hop on and hang out for a little bit. But yeah. But like, I think premonitions are just pattern recognition on overdrive for people. And for some odd reason, their brain plus neurological pathways plus genetics plus that 2% we can't explain is why people are able to predict things with incredible accuracy to the second. It's like why you got, a plane's gonna crash.
Preparations complete.
Oh yeah, check this out. Watch the stream real quick. Something this alone might make you buy this Digimon game.
I'm not really a giant fan of JPN games.
I mean, it's not about the JP whatever. It's not about that. Digimon and Pokemon are basically.
JPN means Japanese. Sorry.
Oh yeah,
I'm
no,
not
I
really a
get you.
fan of Japanese titles much anymore.
Yeah.
A lot of them is just Gooner and fucking Chomo bait.
But yeah. So I got all these these big ass dudes, right? And you might be thinking to yourself, what are you gonna do against this fucking boss, right? Am I gonna use this guy to fucking attack? No, why would I do that when I have a fucking gun? Fucking shit's so stupid.
This is all your fault.
I literally like it makes no sense, and no other title of Digimon ever have you been able to just pull a fucking gun out and shoot somebody.
They only did that because of Pal World. Also, because of so the new Prime Minister of Japan is a female and even more conservative than Shinzo Abe, and she hates the communists that have been growing in Japan, and she's also pro firearm. You know what this means, right? Japan's not fucking bro. This time they're our allies, so we get the samurai on our side this time. Like, I don't think, like, dude, once we unleash the JSDF on China, it's over, dude. It's so over. It is so over. It's not even funny. Japan will be probably the spearhead of most of our Pacific engagements. Don't be surprised, because we started taking them with us overseas recently. And they are with us in Venezuela. They have been, by the way, they are also creating and manufacturing firearms, and they are working with U.S. partners to be able to produce a lot of their primary service weapons. And not only that, Japan has officially opened up their firearms market once again to the world since World War II. So Arasaka firearms are back on the menu. Which means Arasaka is real again. Which means there's a non-zero chance we end up with Arasaka from Cyberpunk. You know that, right?
Hopefully.
So, like I've said this, the three futures that we're all going to see, but the rumination and logical conclusion is Warhammer 40k. We are not escaping the grimdark future of the 41st millennium. It is physically impossible. Someone is going to open up some sort of interdimensional portal. We're going to find out that is where the demons are. We're also going to find out that is where Satan is. And then it gets worse from there. Because, of course, humanity would do that. And you know how we're going to do it? We're going to create FTL in the next 10 years. But that ship is going to go missing. And then it's going to come back. And they're all going to be possessed. And we're not going to know what it is. I mean, I will know what it is because I paid attention. But, like, you know what I mean? I'm going to literally say it's chaos. Unironically, the Great Crusade has started. Like, it's the end times, bro.
Here goes.
It's just gonna be played out over a couple of years. That's how it works. Don't worry, Caleb. You'll be forced to live a long time anyway. We're gonna figure out how to do genetic ascension, and unfortunately, you are probably like me, and you have the Warriors gene, except you're depressed, so it doesn't activate. But once we get you in the right headspace with a few psychological enhancements, you'll be an unstoppable killing machine.
I don't want to. It seems like some extra work.
Well, now, see, we already figured out how to do the 2 hearts and 3 lungs thing, by the way.
Oh, that's great.
We just don't have the black carapace yet. We are literally trying to build the Astartes. Like, it's actually happening.
At the very least.
Yeah, Caleb. Yeah, Caleb. I am a beacon of both useless and equally unsettling information.
Yeah. Honestly.
No, this can't be.
I agree.
My precious treasure. It's all over. First my divine arms, then my treasure, and now my life.
My armpit's been itchy. So I scratched it.
If you're gonna kill me, then do it.
And you know what happened?
Assassins, there's nothing more you can do to me.
It was itchy.